Hi everyone, it's Hey John, and today is February 28, 2021 as of 6:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, I make two videos per day, one in the morning, one in the evening, both covering Dogecoin, and I go over the sticks in a text. But I always like to start off with a meme because what is Dogecoin without a meme, right? So this one here is on Reddit. It's pretty popular. Any holders through this dip, stronger together. Um, Literally three words. This is the way. Sorry, four words. This is the way. uh, it's basically a comment down here when you say it over and over. This is the way, and it's repeated like literally like 200 plus times. It's just funny, and it is the way though. Honestly, buy the dips and hold on, guys. That's what you should do. But you came for the sticks. Let's get to the sticks now, okay? All right. Here is the daily chart right here. All right, as you can see, um, let's see how the daily chart's looking on a MACD here. Let's see. Okay, it's literally morphing now. So this morning it was kind of bobbing weaving, you know. So basically up to the 36 right here, and then this morning it went down and it went down. But now it's literally trending now. All five are going up now in this direction here. Let's get the little triangle out. So now it's going this way now, which is good. It seems like the trend is going up this way, the velocity is slow though, which is fine. And you can see here, I'm not sure you can see it very well, but the MACD is still trending down, and it looks like the velocity is stopping or slowing down. So which means that it's starting to what's the word? I guess curve upwards. I mean, it's not curving upwards yet, but it's starting to though, which is good. That's what you want to see. And this is the weekend, by the way. So you see how these sticks and these texts they change over time. It can literally just change right before your eyes. It's quite entertaining though. So this thing here is an evolution. It's always evolving, and you gotta keep track of it if you're gonna do trades. So I made two trades today, I believe, or maybe one. I think I bought one around like 4.6 or 4. Let me see what I bought it at. Let's see. Oops. Go back here. 1 second. I think I bought it around. Yeah, I think 4.6 or 4.5, and one more maybe 4.6. But I think I bought twice today for the most part. Anyway, so let's move in. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Let's see what we got here though. Okay. So we're still in the channel going down here. But as I mentioned in a previous videos also, I mentioned that we're also doing this sort of channel. And this is going to be our trading rate for the most part. And usually when you're in the middle, you're pretty much in no man's land. So you don't really want to do much there. You just want to wait for an opportunity. And it seems like anything below 4.8 and below, it gets bought real quick. As I mentioned also earlier today in the morning that I mentioned that anything below 4 by Monday on a weekday, it'll probably get bought up, and we will be right back at 5 something, you know. And so far, it seems to be moving that way. It's currently right now at 494, and even though it's on low volume, but in the morning when people wake up and see it and log in, they're probably gonna want to buy some more and probably push up to 5 real quick. So this downwards channel here could just be a temporary thing here. So it's not super accurate, you know. For example, we might hit around here, and then we could just possibly start to break up this way. As you can see also, the MACD is starting to reset as well. It's getting closer to the zero equilibrium. You know, of course, it'll take a few more days before you see it. Maybe like, you know, maybe the rest of next week. Oh, I'm sorry, this coming week to kind of determine where it goes. But with that being said, let's move on to the forward chart and see how it's doing. Let's see, forward chart. Boom. All right. Okay. Let's see what you see. Okay, looking pretty good here. Okay. All right. So we see the 4 MACD starting to do a cross right here. So that means that we're going to start seeing some possible bullish movements here. But bear in mind, we are still in bearish territory for the most part. So even though it's moving up and it's on a cross still, we may see some bullish momentum here and a higher price, But I suspect that around here, around this rectangular area here, is probably where it'll hit the ceiling and it'll come back down, I suppose. Now, if it continues going up, then yeah, we're gonna break out. But given the momentum right now, I don't see it happening. But you never know with these kind of trades here. Things can happen at a moment's notice, so you just gotta keep an eyeball on it. And also one thing to note as well, I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see the 50 and 200 on our 4-hour chart getting close to touching here. We're gonna want to see them touch and bounce back up. If we see the 50 and 200 kind of do a depth cross, then what I believe is gonna happen is that we're gonna hit around here, and then we're just gonna take a long dive back down this way in this downward channel here. So what that means also is that on the MACD as well, since we're on the currently in the bearish territory right now, that means we may hit somewhere in this box right here, and then come back down this way. So it's going to be, I would believe, temporary in nature. So those are the two outcomes I see happening. So kind of bounce up here and come back down. So we'll see what happens though. It's hard to say right now because the volume is so low. But it's definitely something I'm gonna keep an eye on, because this is the first time I've seen the 4-hour get closer. I mean, on a 4-hour chart where a 50 gets down to 200. So this could be significant. So that happens, if it crosses, that could possibly mean that we may see more downside for quite a bit of time. How long? That's going to be hard to determine, but you'll definitely see it for days to come at least. It won't go over in a day or two. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. On a 15-minute chart, we seem to be in a bullish territory, but bear in mind that on the lower time frames, it's easier to make bullish time frames and bearish time frames, because the trades are going to be on a much narrower time frame. Forward to get a forward stick, you need like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need like about 24 15-minute sticks right here. You know what I mean? So it's a lot shorter time from here, so it's easier to see positive movements and negative movements as well. And that's more of a day trade, I suppose, is what this 15-minute chart is kind of doing, or a swing trade for the most part. I use a 15-minute chart mostly to look for buys or sales in this case here as well. But I'm mostly accumulating, so I mean, this is what you would use a day trade for the most part, to kind of get the trend for a day and compare it against a daily and a 4-hour to see where you're at. So to me, what this means that on a 15-minute here, if you get some profits, take it and walk away. Be happy with it. Don't hold on too long. I mean, yeah, you could make some more money, but it's very risky though. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it and let's see what's going on here. So we can see here that every time we go around here, anything below 4.7, because on a longer time from here, you're gonna see this whole what I'm gonna highlight right now. And any of these sticks in the rectangular part here, these are gonna be your wicks on a daily chart here, and a 4-hour chart for the most part. So when you see these wicks happen right here, right? For example, from say here to here, I'm gonna go count the volume now. Okay, guys, check out the volume here. It is. Oops. There you go. The volume is quite significant compared to everything else. I mean, compare here in the morning when it kind of broke down on next to nothing. When it actually broke down, you saw actual volume come in to kind of buy it up, So, with that being said, here is that this tells me that people are looking for buy opportunities and they're getting them and they're buying them. This is what I mean by the dip. Of course, I bought once or twice today because these were pretty good, juicy deals here. I mean, I didn't necessarily buy the boat. Again, like I said, I buy dips and I dabble at a time. I nibble. I never make full bites. Because you make a full bite and your food's all gone, right? What are you gonna do then, right? Yeah, you're just gonna sit and wait for a long time. I don't want to do that. 'Cause that's scary. And that isn't what we're about. We're about investing here. And there's plenty of time to buy stuff here. Again, this is not going to be a day, not going to be a week, not going to be a month. It could, these trades for this investment here could be years. Who knows, right? We'll see how it plays out here. and how Dogecoin develops for the most part. Depending on if there's more businesses accepting it, more popularity for it. Just if that happens, it could take off, right? But for those kind of things, it's kind of speculation. You gotta just wait and see for the most part. And of course, as always, this is Hey John coming at you guys. And if you like my video, give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing with your trades. Tell me what your buy points are. Tell me what your struggles are currently. We can talk about it and just help each other out. And again, I want to tell all you guys, have a Dougie day and be excellent to each other. I'll catch you on the next one.